Ode to Aptera, the most efficient vehicle on the planet. Aptera cruising, wingless flight. I love Aptera, it feels so right. Glides down the highway, taking off from the sun. No more dreams.
Hello, my name is Rich Rodriguez, and welcome to my Aptera journey. This channel is about a future all-wheel drive Aptera on a twisting, curving mountain road, and the rush of adrenaline with under 6-second acceleration time, and the pleasure of charging your car from the sun. And on some models, the confidence of up to 1,000 miles of range. But we don't have an Aptera yet, and some specifications have changed to get Aptera to market quicker. Despite that, there are some things I would like to share with you today. First, though, a little bit about me. I'm a trained electrical engineer, and so I understand how EVs work. I'm an EV owner with over 150,000 miles of experience, so I get range in charging. I have an MBA in finance, and I've been mentored by an investment banker. And in my day job, I read and analyze financial statements every day. So what attracts me to the Aptera? The awesome styling? Yes. Is it the 0 to 60 acceleration time? Yes. Is it the solar charging? Well, yes, though I live in the rainy Northwest. Or is it Aptera's amazing efficiency? For me, it's all about efficiency, because with Aptera's efficiency, all these other things are possible. And for all these reasons, I'm an investor in Aptera, an ambassador, and a reservation holder. Today, we're going to touch on the following 6 topics: financial market update, current Aptera crowdfunding offer, Slate adoption of automotive-inspired design by Aptera, Aptera road trips, we have a giveaway, and Aptera's time to take a market reality check. So let's get right to it. Part 1, financial market update. Financial markets matter because they determine, in part, when Aptera will do their IPO. The financial markets have been in turmoil recently. Volatility has been high, with some extraordinarily large swings between market highs and lows. As a rule, markets don't like volatility. I follow the 20-bond municipal bond index. See this chart? Look at the swings in the interest rate from the highs and the lows, 2013 to the present. What has been causing the turmoil and volatility? 2 things, both as a result of political decisions. First, the tremendous debt that the White House and Republicans have proposed. More debt means borrowing, creating more supply of Treasury bonds. Having the effect of more supply of Treasury bonds makes them cheaper. More supply means lower prices, supply and demand. Remember, with bonds, price and yield, interest rates, are inversely related. So in issuing more debt, more supply, interest rates increase. Second, the tariffs. The crushing tariff on China reaches 145% or even higher. This is effectively a blockade on Chinese goods. When you look around your home, you will find so many things that are made in China. Now, the import of these things has effectively been blockaded. With container bookings from China dropping by as much as 60%, businesses are facing elevated risks. As a rule of thumb, risk in a business enterprise means investors demand more interest for their investments. Again, let's take a look at this chart. The 20 bond municipal index that I follow is at a high that exceeds anything in the last 10 years. So with high volatility, it's not a good time to go public. Markets like a quiescent, predictable environment. With high interest rates, as a rule of thumb, economic growth slows and investors demand more. So with high interest rates, it's also not a good time to go public. Part 2, current Aptera crowdfunding offer. On April the 10th, Aptera filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, stating they were offering new perks for investing. This is, as Steve at Aptera Owners Club said, one of the most attractive perks offered yet. Here's the offer. And I'm breaking it down into two parts because really there are two components to the offer. Number one, vehicle discount. Investors who invest $1,000 or more will receive a vehicle discount coupon equal in value to their investment, up to a maximum of $10,000. Here's an example. If you invested $10,000 or $15,000, you would get a $10,000 coupon off your vehicle. 2, priority delivery wait list. Investors who invest $5,000 or more will be placed on a priority delivery wait list, beginning after delivery of the vehicles under Aptera's Accelerator Vehicle Program. This offer is limited to the first 1,000 vehicles, so you can get your Aptera earlier. As I write this, there were 524 priority delivery slots left. That's nearly half of the priority delivery waitlist already sold out. That's amazing. So if you're investing in an early delivery of an Aptera with 5,000 or more, you can get in line for an early delivery. I will leave a link below to the Aptera page that describes this really fabulous investment opportunity. P.S. Aptera, for your next investment banking-led fundraising round, consider putting together a team of bankers with a lead underwriter and co-underwriters. Investment bankers love to compete. Part 3, Slate adoption of an Aptera-inspired design. Many of you have heard about the new pickup truck Slate, and there's a link down below. Several of the production innovations of Jeff Bezos-backed Slate truck have seemingly been taken directly from Aptera Motors. First, Aptera's production innovation of using composite materials for body parts instead of metal. Slate is doing this, and they promoted this as being damage resistant, being able to stand up to dings. Yes, Aptera recently came up with this first. Second, Aptera's production innovation of wrapping the vehicle instead of painting. Slate promoted this as being lower cost because there's no need to build a $1 billion paint shop in their factory. And you can wrap the Slate to your personal tastes. And yes, Aptera Motors also came up with this innovation first. So the takeaway here, Aptera is a real innovator that others are emulating, a sure sign of progress and innovation, a great indicator of a future successful and profitable company. Part 4, Aptera Road Trips. In the April Aptera update, linked below, Aptera announced plans for some road trips with Artemis, the pre-production model shown at CES. These announced road trips are first in California and then cross-country all the ways to New York City. These trips are sure to stimulate interest in the Aptera, the world's most efficient vehicle. Where would you like to see Aptera travel to, and why? Post your comments below. Part 5, giveaway time. People love giveaways, and I have a giveaway. And it's very simple. For every 10th Aptera referral I receive, I randomly give away a small prize to someone who leaves a comment in my videos. So if you have not made an Aptera reservation, see the QR code on your screen. Then consider making your reservation and using my referral code. And make comments to these videos. Who knows? You may be the next lucky winner. I've already sent off one small giveaway. Maybe you'll be next. Now, back to the regular programming. Part 6. Aptera's time to market. Reality check. So many of you, maybe all of us, are anxious to receive our Aptera cars. I know I am. The fact is, it takes a genuine good amount of time to bring a quality car to market. This is especially true when you are advancing technology. The best analogy I can think of is Volkswagen's XL1. The XL1 was Volkswagen's initiative to build a vehicle that could go 100 kilometers on 1 liter of fuel, around 260 miles per gallon, which they achieved. The XL1 was carbon fiber, gull wing, aero-designed vehicle with 2 seats. Sound familiar? Aptera has these same characteristics. It took Volkswagen roughly 10 years to design and manufacture the XL1. Here's a breakdown. In 2002, Volkswagen's chairman pushed the project into motion, and a rudimentary prototype known as the 1L, 1 liter, was up and running. In 2009, an updated version of the concept named L1 was presented at the Frankfurt Motor Show. In 2011, the XL1 model, the most advanced iteration of the 1 liter car, debuted at the Qatar Motor Show. In 2013, production of the XL1 began. Therefore, from the initial 1 liter prototype in 2002 to the start of XL1 production in 2013, the project spanned approximately 11 years. So I'm not too concerned that it has been only 6 years since Aptera has kicked off. And VW invested a staggering 1 billion euros, roughly $1.1 billion into the XL1. VW sold these XL1s for a cool 110,000 euros each, about 124,000. So the asking price of our Aptera that offers even greater performance, around 340 miles per gallon equivalent, at only $40,000 is an awesome deal. My takeaway for those waiting some 5 years for their Aptera: be patient. Volkswagen, that spent $1.1 billion investing into their XL1, took 11 years to get into production. Aptera is miles ahead in performance and cost efficiency in getting to market. good things come to those who have patience. Well, that's all I have for today's show. I look forward to sharing more time with you again soon and reading your comments. Until then, stay well, do good work, and charge on.
Wingless flight. I love Aptera. It feels so right. The future is now. Protect Mother Earth. Keep her healthy for what it's worth. What's your pleasure, Luna or Soul? Let's save the planet. We're on a roll. Lights down the highway, taking off from the sun. No more drilling.